Now, I've got a question here that I have to ask you.
Sure.
What is jjangmyeon?
Jajangmyeon. Yeah, so
Did I say it correct?
That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good.
I was thinking, okay, I'm going to blow this one.
No, that was awesome.
요즘 미쉐린 가이드를 보면 한식당의 개수가 무척 늘어난 것을 확인할 수 있습니다. 또한 굳이 미쉐린 가이드가 아니더라도 세계에서 한식당의 수가 점점 늘어나거나 한국에 직접 와서 한국 음식을 먹는 영상을 찍는 사람들이 늘어나는 것을 보면 확실히 한식의 인기가 오른 것을 알 수 있는데요. 최근에는 특히 캐나다에서 한식의 인기가 부쩍 급부상 중이라고 합니다. 실제로 캐나다의 한 뉴스 프로그램에는 한국인 청년들이 초청되어 한식을 소개하는 방송을 찍었다고 하는데요. 함께 확인해 보시겠습니다. 캐나다 에드먼턴에 위치한 식당이 있습니다. 이곳은 주위에서 상당히 좋은 평점을 받고 있는 한식당인데요. 각종 한식을 팔면서 근방에 살고 있는 사람들은 물론 인스타나 틱톡 같은 SNS를 보고 멀리서 찾아오는 손님들도 많다고 합니다. 이곳에서 한식을 책임지는 이 식당은 워낙 인기가 많아서 캐나다의 지역 아침 뉴스 프로그램에도 출연하여 한식을 홍보했다고 합니다.
JMT Korean Cuisine is an authentic Korean restaurant serving 5 types of dishes: street food, noodles, soups, Korean-style chicken, and Korean barbecue. Owen and Manuel from JMT are here. Thanks for coming in this morning, guys.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. We're JMT. Thanks for having us, guys.
Their own salute, their own hello. So thanks so much for being here again. So what's JMT stand for?
JMT is actually like this Korean slang term popularized by young people in Korea. It stands for 존맛탱, which translates to taste flipping good. So.
Oh, okay. So use your imagination.
Exactly.
When you're thinking about that. Okay,
exactly.
That's good. Now, I've got a question here that I have to ask you.
Sure.
What is jjangmyeon?
Jajangmyeon. Yeah, so
Did I say it correct?
That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good.
I was thinking, okay, I'm going to blow this one.
No, that was awesome. Jajangmyeon is basically, it's a staple Korean food. If Italians have spaghetti, then Koreans have jajangmyeon.
Okay.
So it's these noodles, and it's served with black bean sauce on top. The black bean sauce is made by kind of frying like this black bean paste. It's called chunjang. Chunjang is like these fermented beans. We fry it multiple times. And then we get this really like nutty but savory and sweet flavor. And then we mix it with the noodles, and that's kind of how it's served.
Yeah, so what are some of the staples of Korean food?
Korean food, jajangmyeon is definitely, it became a staple because it's, Korea is a real hub for delivery food, and jajangmyeon was like the first dish that was really like delivered throughout the nation. So any occasion, birthdays, moving day, jajangmyeon is like the thing to go. Other stews are like, we'll show you later, is like our samgyeopsal, pork belly, and then our army soup. That's going to be our last thing that we showcase.
Cooking lots of stuff in today.
Exactly.
What about the flavors? Like, where do the flavor profiles come from?
So most of the profile is going to come from like this black bean paste right here that you see. It's going to be, like I said before, from frying it multiple times. It brings out that nutty flavor that comes from beans, and that's really going to be characteristic of it.
Obviously using some fresh vegetables. Is that cabbage, onions, and cucumbers?
Cabbage, onions, yeah, and cucumbers will be placed on top.
On top, okay. Yeah. And how long does this take to cook? Is it relatively quick dish to make?
This is a relatively quick dish to cook. Yeah.
In the kitchen. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. I know you're finishing up a dish from the last segment,
Yes.
so tell us about what dish this is and what you're doing.
So this is the jajangmyeon. So this is the noodle. This is the black bean sauce that just goes on top, and then we top it off with cucumbers on top.
Okay.
And then we allow the customers, it goes out like that, and then they just mix it up on their own, and then enjoy the dish.
This looks so good. Yeah. Would you say, how would you compare Korean cuisine to other Asian cuisines? Like, is it more spicier, or is it more simpler dishes?
Koreans definitely love their spicy food, but also a characteristic of Korean food is they really like the combination of sweet and salty flavors. So you're really going to get that in the jajangmyeon, and also in the TP samgyeopsal that Henry's working on here.
Okay.
It's also going to be like that sweet and salty.
Yes,
profile.
moving on to the dish, DP samgyeopsal.
Yes.
What is this one?
So samgyeopsal means pork belly. So Koreans have always loved pork belly traditionally, but this is actually a new type of pork belly that's only been popularized recently. It's like a thinly cut version of it.
Okay.
That's what the DP means. And it really gives that soft flavor, soft and easy to cook, and that's why it's been popular with young people.
And there's a specific way, I think, for Korean food that you guys cook your meat, or is it depends on the person ordering, or?
The meat, the way it's cooked is pretty much the same, but there is a unique way for them to eat it, which is with our lettuce. It's called sam. Sam means wrap, literally.
Oh.
So you take the piece of lettuce, you put the meat, you put the sauce, you put onions, whatever you like. Some people put rice in it.
Okay.
You put in whatever you want, and then you wrap it up into a little ball, and then you eat it.
Oh,
you eat it for yourself,
interesting.
or you give it to somebody that you care about.
Oh, speaking of caring about, you guys care about each other a lot. You call yourself not blood brothers, but essentially because you opened this business, you're like brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
Henry, how did you meet Manuel?
Well, he was our customer. And,
Oh.
Yeah.
he want to join our team, and we love him, so we became a family.
Yeah.
Now.
So you just loved eating there so much, so you decided, hey, I want to work with you guys?
Exactly. So I walked by on the street, downtown Edmonton. I see this store that says JMT. I recognize the slang, so I walk in, and I love the food. Owen and Henry were always super nice to me. But I also realized like they just opened up. Nobody really knew about the restaurant. I was always the only one eating, and I wanted to join and maybe like, give them some more exposure by doing their marketing.
That is so awesome.
Things have been good.
Okay, great. Sounds good. So what's the next step here, Henry?
So we will put samgyeopsal on the hot stone,
Okay.
and
And then we'll drizzle this DP sauce. It's going to be like that sweet and savory sauce that we're talking about.
Yummy.
And then, yeah, on top of it is just the green onions. And then you eat it the way, whatever way you want.
I love how it's simple yet not in. I must say, you guys keep things very neat and tidy in here. That is
thank you.
well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Okay.
and our special sauce here.
Yeah,
Special DP sauce.
specific.
Yeah, and
With JMT Korean cuisine. Manuel and Owen are here with us for one last segment to make K-Army soup.
Yep, so this is our K-Army soup. The reason why it's called K-Army is because back in the Korean War, lots of American soldiers and Canadian soldiers too actually were in Korea, and then they brought all these canned meats like the spam, the sausages. It was new to Korea, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
a lot of the kids would like, they were hungry, they're starving. They would go up to like these soldiers and be like, hey, can you give us some food? And then the soldiers feeling bad would give them these, and then they'd take them home. Their mom would throw these into kimchi stew, which is something that already existed before, and then it created this kind of fusion dish of like multiple cultures.
Oh,
and it's really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Owen, I guess we'll let you get rolling with what's the first step. I know we got this boiling really well. So what's next up with this?
So next step, I'm gonna put these are the first. So
Yeah, the sausages, the tofu.
Yes.
It's cooked traditionally in this stone pot, the stone bowl. It's called a tukbegi.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's the bowl that you eat out of, and it really preserves the heat and
That
the
is
tradition.
genius.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Oh.
But it's boiling in it. That'll be a hot plate.
It is.
oh
it
yes.
Is this spicy?
It is spicy. How are you with your spice?
Love the
tolerance, Lisa?
spice.
You
Even
are?
if I'm sweating, I just
Awesome.
love the spice.
Awesome.
And you put that much in the bowl?
Yes,
That's,
yes.
Oh, yes.
That's a fairly hearty
It is.
soup then, yeah.
I think a lot of people love this kimchi, right?
Yes.
My Uncle Dave loves kimchi, so
Yes.
this is a staple in Korean, or is it more just
is.
that? Okay,
Yes.
carry on.
And this is the secret recipe.
Yeah.
Make it perfect.
The soul of Koreans.
Oh, yes.
Kimchi.
So I'm curious with kimchi, like a lot of people make it at home, and I won't make you give away your secret recipe, but is there any tip of like what makes it just so good? Is it?
There's a lot of different recipes to do it. I know my family, they actually they blend a lot of like fruits, like apples and pears in there.
Oh.
It's something different, and that's what we really like to do.
And
It
it's
adds,
a lot
like,
about
sweet
the
flavor.
fermenting too, isn't it?
It's a lot about the fermenting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And noodles.
Oh yes.
The
Yes.
spicy noodles. I don't know if you guys drink, but if you're ever hungover, you have to come over and try this as like a hangover cure.
I was
It's my
gonna say,
favorite.
I bet you like that's the classic.
Sweat it out of you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm sure a lot of people at home right now waking up on a Saturday are like, this is what I need to
Yeah.
get. Is this one of your favorite dishes to make on?
Every week I can eat these dishes in my home. Yeah.
Oh, I love
So
it.
I can't live like without kimchi. So
You need it every day.
I need it every day. So
That's
Like the
awesome.
vitamins.
Okay, we're running out of time, so is that the last step in this?
yes.
Okay.
Some amazing tastes and smells in here this morning, yeah.
Do you usually put rice with it, or what? What do you? What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just put it on the side. You can eat it together if you want. You can put it straight into the soup if you'd like as well.
Okay.
It's all up to you.
That's a pretty thick soup
Oh
It is.
yes.
in there, yeah.
이번 영상은 여기까지입니다. 구독과 좋아요, 알람 설정 부탁드립니다. 앞으로 더 좋은 영상으로 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.